So you must be thinking, hang on, I thought this was a vlog about a firefighting museum. What's that got to do with the garden centre? Well, this truly is a hidden gem.
Hello from Kent Firefighting Museum.
Who would ever guess that this was nestled at the back of a garden centre?
Outside, you'll find vintage fire engines, a fun climbing frame, and even a real-life fire engine where you can hop into the driver's seat. So there's Invicta, the symbol of Kent, meaning undefeated.
There's a treasure trove of historical artefacts and fascinating memorabilia. Back before the modern fire engines of today, these were what were used, powered by literal horsepower. Everywhere you look, there's something to spark your curiosity. From gleaming brass helmets and old uniforms, and even a collection of models and medals.
We got talking to one of the volunteers, Clive, who had some great things to say about his favourite pieces.
We've had a lot of people here today enjoying the sunshine. Lots of children have been along and they've been looking at our various exhibits, and this is just one of those, one of our favourite old timers, and it had been pulled by horses. And underneath there was a big coal scuttle, and they had to light the coal scuttle, get a fire going underneath the fire engine to heat up the pump at the back, which produced the steam, which pushed the water out of the hose. So it used to take about 20 minutes for the fire to warm up everything before they'd even go to the fire. Strange enough, I was in the fire service for 25 years and I left in 1989. And let's see this on the end. This is what they used in the 1800s, and we still use those all those years ago.
Wow.
And this is a hose where they would lift the water out of the river or a pond, and if it was dirty, this was a strainer on the end. And you'd have a basket strainer as well, so that you could get the water as clean as possible to pump onto the fire. You wonder why we've got a log here. Well, it's not a log, it's part of what used to be a water main. And in the old days, before we had the wonderful metal water mains now that burst every 5 minutes, they had the first ones with timber back in the 1800s, and they put them alongside the roads, which were two-way roads, nothing like the motorways, but the houses would have been either side of there, and so they drilled a great big hole through these with a special machine, and they laid them down alongside of the road. And if they wanted to get water for a fire, they would have a plug that they could pull out and connect up. But one thing I learnt when I came here, and I'd taken for granted for years, was that they were called a trunk main. The old A roads were called trunk mains, and the reason they were called trunk mains is because the water mains were from the trunk.
Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed this vlog. Let us know if you know of any hidden treasures like this one, and please like and subscribe to see more.